New Miltonians, not so new Miltonians, old Miltonians, veteran Miltonians. What's the difference? I'm sure you know. How many of you became Miltonians after 2000, after the year 2000? Okay. Between 1991 and 2000. People from the 80s, 81 till 89. Any Miltonian alive who did before 80? They're enjoying the drink probably with Aparesh in heaven. Because he's very clear, like be with God. You'll be happy. So I'm sure we all know where he is. Now, what is this Milt all about? Oh, before that, by the way, how many of you are here? You had absolutely no idea about Milt, or you have heard something called as Milt and someone dragged you. This is the first time you are here in this Milt kind of an environment. Who is anyone who is attending for the first time? Okay, we have one person here and one more here. Now you might be thinking, what is all of this? We ask people, how are you? And they say, top of the world. And who are all these participants? See, this is a program specifically designed for few group of people, starting with children who don't listen to their parents, who don't listen to their grandparents. So they say, we are done with it. We will send you, you do it. And some of these parents are teachers. Some of them are even principals. And they've given up on them and they send them. Then we have another set of people where the husband sends the wife sends the husband. Fix them. Or both of them, they come and they sit together. Okay. And if at all you're looking at this particular young gentleman, Prem Kumar, who is also a participant. Yes, huge round of applause. He was pushed by his sister-in-law and, daughter-in-law and son-in-law to attend this particular program. Now, if at all you're in that kind of a zone, thinking that, that person needs to change, this person needs to change, this person definitely needs this, the person who really needs this is. Because after attending this program, just because I did this program, just because Harsha did this program, just because Rupert did this program, her colleagues in her school will not change. Hello? Just because Nairanjana did, her mother will not change. Well, she might, but not for this reason as such. This is mainly built on 4 key principles, as we all know, like the pillars of Milt. One is honesty. The big boss said, honesty doesn't come in degrees. You cannot say that I'm 99% honest. Either you are honest or you're not. It's like either a woman is pregnant or she is not. That's it, period. Then comes sincerity. What is sincerity? Do we know the origin of the word sincerity? Anyone? It comes from the Greek word sincere. Back in Greece, maybe you can mute that. I think the mic or the audio thing is on. Kaiser, this is your iPad or your... People who are online, you can reduce the volume of the iPad. Now coming back to what I was saying, sincere comes from the word sincere. So back in Greece, people all the sculptures used to make those beautiful things using marbles, statues out of marbles. And marble, we know it's such a fine stone. Eventually, it doesn't matter how carefully you sculpt that particular thing, there will be small cracks. So some of the sculptures, what they used to do is they used to put some white wax and cover it. And they used to sell it for a very high price. When it was summer, because of the heat, this wax used to melt. And people used to see the real statue. Sincere means without wax. All of us, or why should I say all? I am not perfect. I'm not saying it because my wife is in the audience. I have my strengths, I have my weaknesses. And there are certain things that I'm working on. So even I have got cracks in life. What happens if I put wax on it? I cannot be sincere forever. And here in this program, we reveal it. Next, we need to be courageous. Aparesh has written a book called Gita to Bhagavad Gita. What's the 3 words that's on the top of that particular book? Truth demands courage. Truth demands courage. Again, the word courage comes from core. Core means heart. Can we really speak from our heart? That's courage. Once we are honest, sincere, and courageous, not with others but with ourselves, we have that superpower, and that is where we'll be powerful. So just to make sure, we are going to experience bit of Milt, and those of you who have been part of Milt, or you have come back after a long time, let us go back to those days when you were Miltonians, jumping and shouting. Others who are here for the first time, you might be thinking, what's wrong with all these people? Can't they behave like adults? Again, that great man used to always say, don't kill the child inside you while you're growing up. Keep the child alive. There's a difference between being childish and childlike. Danny reminded me of that 2 days back. We're not going to be childish, but let us activate the child inside us and let us be childlike. Apuresh again used to share one of the story that happened in Swami Chinmayananda's life, not me, the original. A busy businessman in Bombay those days went to Swami Chinmayananda and said, Swamiji, you have to help me. What happened? I think I'm done with my life, Swamiji. What happened? My mother, my wife, my daughter, this family, that business, I'm fed up of it. I can't handle it anymore. Okay, sit. How many people are there in your home? My mother is there, my wife is there, my daughter is there, I'm there. Okay, 4 of you. Who eats a lot of food? I eat a lot of food. Who exercises a lot? I exercise a lot. Who can lift a lot of weight? I can lift a lot of weight. Who eats less? Obviously my daughter. Who exercises less? In fact, my daughter, she doesn't. Who can lift less weight? Obviously my daughter. Who is the most energetic person in the world? My daughter. Why? Because she's still a child. So now, let us be childlike and not childish. Because that is where, when we can go back to our childhood days and reactivate it, we are going to get that energy. Are you all ready? Yes. Are you all ready? Yes. We'll start with the participants. So more or less, Rupa and Vinay, you will be here. Maybe Sunidhi, you can be kind of straight to the second row. You will be in the third row. Both of you will be in the fourth row. So you know what we are getting into, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe Akib, you can. Oh yeah. Maybe Akib, you can. Akib, you can be here so that you can lead this kind of a row. You're here. Maybe Karthik, you can come here for the time being. And yes, Piyush, you can be here in front of Prem. And Vijay, you'll be here. Oh no. Okay. Probably all of you can be in this last row. That was part of the show. I am honest. No, we'll get there. I am sincere. I am courageous. I am powerful. Honest.
Sincere. Courageous. Honest. Sincere. Courageous.
You can just go. So let's see how the participants do, and then I'll be inviting all of you to do the childlike activity which we are doing.
I'm honest.
I'm honest.
I'm courageous.
I'm courageous. I'm powerful. I'm honest.
I'm sincere.
I'm courageous. I'm powerful.
I'm honest. I'm sincere.
I'm courageous. I'm honest.
Okay. Now, audience, it's time to participate. So I like to call you as participants. So you choose this particular row. Honest, sincere, courageous, powerful. Honest, sincere, courageous, powerful. Honest, sincere, courageous, powerful. Chandru, oh yeah, there's. Ready? So when I do this, you jump and you shout at the top of your voice that particular powerful word. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Participants ready?
Yes.
Audience who have now become participants ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, start.
Honest. I'm sincere.
I'm courageous. I'm powerful. I'm honest.
I'm honest. I'm sincere.
Powerful.
Okay, that was take 1. Let's try one more time. This time it has to sing together, all right? 3, 2, 1, ready?
I'm honest. I'm sincere.
I'm courageous. I'm powerful.
Faster. Now let's see your alertness. All right? When I'm doing this, that's when you're going to jump. Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. Anyway, huge round of applause to each one of us. Thank you for being a good game. You've all been a wonderful sport. Now it's time to call upon Lokesh. Lokesh, where are you? Oh, there you are. Stage is yours.
Well. Usually, we have earlier heard MCs come up here and tell us when they did the melt course and how they felt. Only for today's evening, I wouldn't do that. MILT as a foundation has various initiatives in its palm. And I have been lucky enough to be associated with it for the past 19 years. And you may be wondering how. Yes, I have grown through MILT by the various social projects that MILT has undertaken. That is Snehalaya and MILT Residential School. Yes, your contribution has made a significant difference in my life. And now, I stand before you, being the change you wished in the society. If not for you having come to MILT, I wouldn't have been here. I would have been in the clutches of my relatives and gone haywire, as I had lost my father at a tender age of 5. And now, after 19 years, I have graduated with BCom and in the process of adding the prefix CA before my name, working alongside as an audit associate at KPMG. Last but not the least, MILT has a motto. Let this world be a little better because I came here. Yes, you having come to MILT to grow. You grew by making the world a better place for me and many others like me. Thank you. Excited to hear this personality come up here and speak. And this is my privilege to welcome him on the stage yet again. He is a man who's leading MILT. So let us put our hands together with a huge round of applause and welcome our Executive Director, Miltonian Grahadorai.
Good evening. Graduating Course 1 participants, my dear Miltonians, invited guests, and family members. Whatever I wanted to talk, Danny has already given all those thoughts. When I stood before you, participants, on the first day as the course sponsor, I informed you that we all come from a family of MILT who are a very, very small, tiny species in this planet who live a growth-oriented life in all dimensions of our life. Let it be our personal dimension, family dimension, social dimension, professional dimension, last but not the least, getting connected with our true self through our value-based living. Miltonians have been making a mark in the society by living by this unique MILT way of life. I promised you that my fellow coaches, trainers, course masters will give you exactly the same experience during the 4 days so that you also become one like us. I'm sure now you are confident to soar, to fly, and live a growth-centric, purpose-oriented life. As Danny said, you must commit yourself to live your life fully. Again, I recall, among all creations created by God, human species is the highest in the hierarchy of creation. I gave you also an example, a sports person playing at a district level, state level, national level, international level, now getting qualified for Olympics, now you would just win the race and collect the medal. I do not know if at all there is a next birth, whether you will be born as a human being, we don't know. The opportunity is now and here. It's up to us to make use of all the gifts given by our Creator, maximize those endowments, and leave our footprint during this lifetime. We should not waste our life by being one more statistical number. Particularly our nation, India, needs leaders to make our nation as one of the most economically, socially, inclusively developed nation in the next 20 years. So a lot of promise, commitment is on each one of you, not only for your little self, but for the betterment of the larger section of the society. But again, there's a price what you have to pay for this. You listen to us for 4 days, all these will evaporate in a week or 10 days' time. You will become one more normal human being. To retain this mild way, to retain the mild spirit and this positive thinking, you should be continuously associated with us. Milk Fraternity has a lot of follow programs like monthly alumni meetings. Who are spiritually inclined, we have weekly satsang. We have biannual national convention so that you continue to retain these milk inputs in you and this purpose-oriented, growth-oriented life becomes the top of your agenda. I'm sure each one of you are intelligent with extended arms. On behalf of my fellow Miltonians and myself, we welcome you all into the Mill family. Thank you. I love you all.
Behind bringing all the participants to the course. Let us put our hands together for the course champion, Ram Krishnan.
Wonderful day. Very good afternoon, good evening to each one of you. And one of the things is I need to have, in the last 1 month, 30 days or so, I would have made calls to many of you every day and messages I had sent to each one of you. And each time when I call, that was the Miltonian means that. The warmth with which you spoke to me. One is for nomination, which I call what needs to be done, but we talk many things. In the process, I think I have made many friends, more than 60 plus people. I had built a close relationship in Bangalore Milt now. And anytime I can call and speak to them, that is what as personally I have gained, number one. Second, I would like to thank each one of those of the Miltonian who sponsored, because I have the name, I don't want to miss anyone's name. So because of that, I'll read one by one. For sponsoring, getting the people, sponsoring for this program and sending the people for the taste the Miltway sessions as well. This is Kulkarni, Durai and Priya, Chinmay, Kamlesh, Rekha, Hariharan, Chaitanya, Joita, Mahendra and Tangaraj. And if I missed anyone, it's not an intention, but apart from that, I would definitely would like to thank, these are the people I have constantly in touch with them, and I call them like, I have the name, just give me a minute. I don't want to miss each one of their name. Rekha, I spoke to Priya, Mahendra Chauhan, Kamlesh, Joita. I think there is some problem with this. I have 30 plus odd people, 40 plus odd people regularly I call, and without your help, without your readiness to help me in getting the people as a champion, I would not have done anything. And you all have helped. At the same time, all this participant coming here, apart from that, not only the Miltonian, there are others who have recommended the people to come to the course. We had 20 people and today we are having 18. Two of them have to just moved out because of some sickness. That's for always, we have to have some personal reasons. Nothing can happen. Now, and I'm sure you all have gone through the course, and also there are a lot of Miltonians are there, and we have not planned another in-person course very recently here. I'm sure with all your commitment, I'm looking forward to get another 50 people to the same room and asking Danny and Kaiser to do another program here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ram, for your wonderful efforts towards the course.